Hello and welcome to Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen. Hello, Mrs. Farmer.
Mr. Farmer, how are you?
Listen, what do you not hear?
I miss the grandbabies, actually.
It's very quiet.
I don't like it. Do you? I miss the running and screaming.
You kind of used to it. First of all, when you get here, you think, oh no, I'm going to have to put my earplugs in.
And then you start screaming and they start screaming, so.
But it's fun screaming. It's like, Sammy, when he's happy, he just screams.
Yeah, he does.
Now, Taryn has turned into the sweetest little lady.
She is.
And she's really a good cook.
Yeah, she is a good
She's
cook.
really taking the cooking stuff seriously. But Sammy, when he's happy, it's fun. He was standing in the corner the other day, and he would put his head in the corner,
Yeah.
and I was standing right here. So if his head's in the corner and he can't see me, I guess I can't see him. So he put his head in the corner and he'd turn around and scare me. And so
And you weren't there, though.
I played
Yeah.
into it until like the third time, and then I ducked down. And he turned around and scared me, and I was gone. And when I popped my head after,
It took a minute, though. He had
It's
a
a delayed
delayed,
reaction.
delayed scream. But then he laughs. He likes screaming. So.
we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did.
But on top of that weekend, not only did we do a lot of cooking,
That's right.
we had a wedding.
That's right. We cooked for the whole wedding.
Had lots of folks
Yeah.
around. It was very busy.
Yes, it was busy.
And we had 2 or 3 weeks that were just like that. Every day something was going on.
But we had a lot of nice family from Florida, people we haven't
We
seen
did.
in a while.
Saw
A
some
lot of
folks.
parties.
That's true. I haven't seen some of those folks for a lot of years.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Now we did some traveling, and we were in a little small town that didn't have any restaurants like we would normally eat.
Right.
So we stopped by one, and there wasn't much on the menu,
That's right.
but you picked something and you really liked it.
That's right.
So you said, Tim, come home and make that. So I did my little taste test.
You did. You're good at
And
that.
you know what? We're going to be bad tonight.
Okay, I like being bad.
Do you remember who was it? Flip Wilson say the devil made me do it?
That's right. Is that what you're going to say?
Well, tonight the devil made us do it. You ought to see what we're cooking. We brought stuff into this house. Oh my goodness, like sweet cereals and things like this.
Yeah, 'cause we
Tonight,
never have.
we're going crazy. We're going to be bad.
Okay, I like
this
that.
This soup. It's absolutely wonderful.
It is wonderful.
But it's full of cheese and full of wonderful.
Cheese is good
wonderful
for you.
things. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what we also did was looked around the kitchen to see what we have
Right.
food-wise, and what we did, we had a catering gig, and somebody wanted turkey.
That's right.
So sometimes when we're cooking for other folks, we think, ooh, that sounds kind of good.
Make some for yourself.
So make some for ourselves.
That's right.
But there was only a couple of us, so we got a lot of turkey left over.
Yes, we do.
Now remember this around Thanksgiving. Remember this around Thanksgiving when you got a bunch of turkey left over.
yeah.
Because this is kind of leading up to that. We smoked our turkey. Ooh,
It's
good.
yummy.
But we're gonna make a smoked turkey enchilada soup.
Yummy. Thank
Can you
you.
dig it?
I can. I'm excited.
I tell you what, I'm kind of starving. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put some olive oil in here. Miss Farmer, if you'll take that big yellow sweet onion over there and cut that up in small fingernail-sized pieces.
Do you want the whole onion?
Probably a little over half. So I'd say there, Miss Farmer, let's go ahead and throw those in.
Ready for those?
Now you could do this in butter. It's a wonderful sound. Wonderful smell.
Smells good already.
You know what another sound on this is?
What?
The bleating of a small lamb.
Oh, really?
You know what I think we should do?
Time for some babies?
I do miss the lambing season,
I
don't
do
you?
too. They're fun to watch. They're
There's
adorable.
nothing like have bouncing baby lambs out in the field. Here's some video. Look at this video right here of these babies
That's right.
sitting up on the hill, just watching these babies bounce. It's so much fun to watch them. So I think in the next couple of weeks, Mrs. Farmer, what I'd like to do is we found a friend who we're going to rent a ram from,
Okay.
and he's quite the specimen. We're going to bring them up here. Now, what you want when you're raising any kind of animal, especially a meat animal, you want that animal to have a full body, plenty of
yeah.
muscle mass,
Looking
so on and
good.
so forth. So, what do you think?
I'm
we
ready
got our,
for some
we
babies.
got our new fence up. I don't think they can get out those little holes.
I don't think they can either. So this spring, have some babies.
This spring, now it takes about 5 months from the time that our ram and the girls have their first date,
That's right.
or maybe the second. We're talking too much now. But it takes about 5 months
They have little babies.
to have little babies, bouncing babies. Now, if you would have chosen to do so, butter would be just as good, maybe
Yeah.
more flavorful in this particular dish, but
That smells good to me.
it smells wonderful. We got the olive oil in there already. And we're gonna let these go until they become translucent, as we like to say.
Wow, that's a big word.
All right, smells wonderful in here. Smoked turkey
Yum.
enchilada soup. Cheesy. But there's an ingredient in there that I talked to a friend of mine who is from Mexico. And I said, there's a lot of times that I'm cooking something, you know, especially when you have a broth or you're trying to get a specific flavor.
Right.
He told me about something. Tell me a secret.
What's your secret?
Masa harina.
Masa harina.
That's a corn tortilla mix.
Oh.
I found that at the store. And guess what? You add that as a thickening agent, and again, when you smell it, it almost has the smell of a tamale wrapper.
Yeah, I smelled it.
It
It
kind of
does.
smell.
It does.
So we use that as a thickening agent in this soup. So my friend has really turned me on to a thickening agent for any kind of soup or anything like that you want to have a nice Mexican flavor to. And I love authentic Mexican food. Now this is not by any means authentic Mexican food. This is comfort food.
Right.
But you want to talk about something real and something good. Let's take a peek back at our friend Naive. Brought us a cow's head.
She did. Made tacos.
There's no waste there.
Exactly.
The old timers, when they were doing old time hog killing, they took everything but the squeal.
That's right. I remember that.
I've heard that a lot from old timers. And Mrs. Farmer, we really want these onions to almost fall apart when we're cooking them. And we're getting there on that. We got a little brown going on them. If you will you cut me 2 cloves of garlic?
All right.
Just smash them up real fine. We can even go through the garlic press if you want. All right. I'm going to take this garlic press, which I love.
It's kind of
and
nice.
basically just squeeze it out. Got a couple cloves in there. Thank you, Kelly, for that nice gift. Just mix that up with our onions. Oh, wait a minute, Mrs. Farmer.
As Sammy would say, Papa, that is yum.
That's going to be yum.
That's going to be yum, Papa.
We got a new phrase. That's going to be yum. And normally you would call this a chicken tortilla soup, but this is a smoked turkey.
Yeah, even better. It's going to be better.
Oh. So let's take some chicken stock broth, and let's take about 4 cups. See where we're going?
Yes, I do.
And crank that up. What happened this morning, Mrs. Farmer, when you turned the burner on?
Everything went out and it went poof, but you fixed it.
We anticipated our little stove here. How long less?
That's 7 months. That's
7
pretty
months?
good, as much as we could.
Ran out of propane.
For just a second until you rehook the next
I
one.
hooked her back up and
That's
we're
right.
good to go. All right, now while we're getting this rolling, getting ready to boil,
Smells good.
and everything's in one pot.
That's nice. I like
This
that.
is
Cleanup
just
is
messing
good.
up a bunch of stuff. All right, we're going to take, I don't know, 1.5 cups chicken broth over here. And we're going to take 3/4 of a cup of our masa harina. We're going to put in here. And we want to mix this up so we don't want a bunch of lumps.
That's to thicken it.
That's to thicken it.
I like that.
Now once this thickens up and then you get the cheese
Oh, yeah. I
going
can't wait.
on, and you can keep adding cheese till it comes out your ears. And once that gets boiling real good, we're going to dump that in and already start that thicken up. Now obviously it's enchilada soup, so you want some enchilada sauce.
Correct.
But I'll give you a quick recipe. It's really just 2 tablespoons of oil and then 2 tablespoons of masa harina. Once you get your roux about like you like it, stirring everything else. 3.5 tablespoons of chili powder. You want to use some salt. The other big things are garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon cumin. Basically stirring your liquid, 2 cups of chicken broth. Keep stirring that up till it thickens up. You're good to go.
That's
just
it.
that easy.
Okay.
Just that easy. Now anytime I'm making a soup and you want it, in the wintertime, you like it to be salty.
Yeah.
I take me, in this case, it's a turkey, but we're going to use a chicken bouillon cube. And I like to just bust that up a little bit so it spreads evenly, quickly. And the whole point of this thing is to get your stuff cooked and get it ready.
Yeah,
Get it
it's
going
got a great
quick.
flavor.
That brings your salt in it, but it also brings in the extra added flavors and
Oh, yeah.
things that goes with that. Thickens it up a little bit too. We'll go ahead and put some of that in here. Starting to boil there.
It is.
So that's probably 3/4 of a cube.
Yeah.
All right, we got a nice boil going. I'm going to turn it down just a hair. Then I'm going to come in with my
Stir.
masa harina.
Yeah.
We're going to stir that to make sure there's no lumps. Like that.
I do.
Now I'm going to bring just a little bit of tomato sauce and put in, not much, like 1/4 cup of tomato sauce, maybe a little bit more. Then I'll bring in my enchilada sauce.
A whole cup of that.
That's about 3/4 of a cup. And now, Mrs. Farmer,
The best part.
we're going to take about 12 ounces, 13, 14 ounces of Velveeta. Look at that color.
Chunked out. Velveeta makes it good.
You smell that? It smells
really
right.
good.
It wouldn't smell right without the masa harina. Now we're going to let that melt in there and thicken up. We're making smoked turkey. But,
That's
but a minute ago we were talking about the corniest jokes in the world. And you said, what'd you ask me?
So why did the chicken cross
Do
the
you
road?
want to know why the
Why
chicken
did he cross the road?
To prove to the possum that it could be done.
Oh, I like that. That's a good joke. I thought just to get to the other side. So I like
think
this
about every
better.
possum you've ever seen try to cross the road.
That's right.
You end up not too good
That's
at shape.
right.
Now see that thickening up?
I like
You
that.
see where we're going?
Ooh, with the cheese.
Now we're going to come in with some chili powder. How much do we want? I'd say, I don't know. You want a little heat?
I like
Let's
I
go
like the heat.
3/4 of a teaspoon.
Yum.
And the same with cumin.
Yum.
I'm just gonna have a little bite. Now at this point, I'm gonna bring in just a little bit of corn.
I like that.
Let's thicken it up. That's probably 1/4 of a cup.
Just give it some texture. I like that. Get a little texture.
And some black beans,
About the same.
probably 1/2 cup.
You like your beans, don't you?
Oh, that brings in that nice flavor as well. All right, now here we are
Try one.
at the point. I tell you, it's probably about 1.5 cups, wouldn't you say,
Oh, at least.
of smoked turkey?
That might be 2 cups. You got a lot of turkey here.
Might be. Go ahead and plop that
You want
in.
all of it in there?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Now look how that's thickened up from that cheese.
Wow. Now this is a meal. That's a meal in itself.
So we started thinking, just because summertime will never end, and it doesn't rain, you wanted soup.
Let's pretend like it's fall. I'm ready for soup.
You wanted soup.
I did. I love my soup.
This is some big, thickly ground. If you get a chunk of that, you're gonna get that's Stellar cherry pepper.
That's some good stuff.
Now look at that. Look at that.
I like it.
All right, now I have to taste it, Miss Farmer, to see if it needs anything
Okay.
else.
Maybe I should try. Oh, that's good. Nice and cheesy.
You know what I'm doing?
You want it a little saltier, don't you?
More. A little bit more.
That's a little bit more.
We have some tortilla chips over there, Miss Farmer. Tell you what, let's just break those up.
Okay.
Now I'm going to garnish this real quick.
That
Look at
looks
that.
delicious.
You know what?
Yummy, yummy.
That wouldn't be bad with just a little bit of cilantro on the side too, but we don't have any of that available, so we're going to take some cheese. Miss Farmer.
That's a nice mix.
More cheese on our cheese?
I like cheese.
And put more cheese on your cheese?
Oh, that looks good too.
How about a jalapeno?
For your side,
That's
the
my
hot side.
side.
Can I put some chips on there?
You can. We're going to have just a little bit of jalapeno on there.
That's a pretty bowl of soup.
Smoked turkey
Yum.
enchilada soup. Remember this Thanksgiving. You're thinking, oh,
What do we do with the
what are we
turkey?
going to do with this turkey?
Can I try?
Go ahead. Oh, that's a baby bite. You need a bigger bite than that.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Let me bend over here.
Nice and cheesy. Oh, wow. I like that. Good job, Papa. That is yum. I like it.
Now, when you go to a restaurant and you taste something good,
Yes.
come home. Go through your spice cabinet. Go through your herbs and spices and say, okay, that's what it was.
Or call Tim and have Tim taste it and make it for you, right?
Start becoming familiar with
Yeah.
the taste and the smells. Next thing you know, it's like, ooh, this has that in it. Ooh, was that fennel? Was that this?
Yeah.
Was that? And next thing you know, the one thing we know that this had in it was chili powder.
Right.
Another thing we knew it had cumin in it. So really, we knew it was cheesy. And I talked to my buddy. Learn,
Got some hints,
network,
that's right.
talk to some folks. So now we have this wonderful, tasty soup. Went to a friend's house not too long ago, and she made some wonderful recipes. And she did such a wonderful job. Instead of asking her for a recipe, I asked her to come over here.
Good. She gave us leftovers. We ate the whole thing the next day.
we ate the fire out
Delicious.
of 'em.
Delicious.
Now I've got to get another bite of this
Wow.
because, oh, look at this. Look at the steam coming off. You sure you don't want these jalapenos, Nikki?
No, I'm good. That's cheesy.
So in a minute, we got something else for you. Another answer to your, what
Turkey.
do I do with my turkey?
That's right.
Take a bite of this and we'll come back. One thing that we brought home that is not your traditional tortilla chip is my weakness.
I'm good.
They're already seasoned. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take some of our turkey and we're just going to dress these up. Now, these got busted up on the way home from the store. We don't hardly have any home ones, but think about each one of these as a little meal. Think about, instead of having a huge gooey mess
Right.
of nachos and trying to find something good, everything has a little bit of something on it.
Right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit, we got our beans here,
Put the beans.
put the turkey.
There's a little turkey for you.
So basically, you can put anything on these that you want. We got our beans, And we're coming back with our meat. We're coming back with our cheese, and we're gonna put a jalapeno on top.
Yummy.
Now, this is not that many, but this is just for us. But think about it. If you did, and it doesn't take any time at all. How many we got there? 25?
Yeah, you could have a party. There's little party snacks.
Just quickly. And there's no waste, and there's no goo, and there's no anything like that. And then we take these, and we have a big heap of sour cream in the middle that we can dip them in when we're done.
I like that.
And if somebody watches this real close, I probably know which restaurant we ate at not too long ago. Our turkey is being used.
That's
Remember this, right around the corner, Thanksgiving, you're gonna think, what can I do with all this turkey? Dad makes turkey hash. We gotta get Dad on doing his turkey hash.
It's a good idea.
Something I'll always remember after Thanksgiving. Cheese them up.
Yep. Me to follow you with the white?
Mm-hmm. Now when we're done here, we can take some of our salsa. I want everything to be, I don't want anything to sog anything up. I don't want soggy stuff.
It's like little appetizers.
If you want to put salsa on later, yeah.
These are like little.
And it's kind of self-contained. And what I really like about this is these chips are already flavored, so it gives a nice taste. But the flavor kind of changes once you heat it up. Have you noticed that?
It does. And it all cooks together, little bite-sized pieces. I like it. That looks good.
What to do with your leftover turkey. Then, just a little heat for each one. Now when you get this nice and gooey and that starts melting, and you got a nice little wonderful snack on each one. These are mild, Mrs. Farmer.
I was going to say, don't touch your eyes.
And I love the pickled ones. I
Yeah.
really do. Some people like them hot. I just like the pickled one. I like the consistency. And I like the taste.
Let me get the oven going.
Do you know how many Peter Piper's it took to pick these pickled peppers?
How many? 20 million?
What's the number?
How many pickles did Peter Piper pick?
Now we're going to put the oven on broil, Mrs. Farmer.
That's right. Got it going.
Set those right up there, let they get gooey, and we'll come back with a beautiful snack.
Yay.
You remember our salsa that we made, Mrs. Farmer?
I
Our
do.
verde?
I love it.
Guess
Look at
what?
it. We're using
It's
it.
almost gone.
You've been eating that, haven't you?
You want some?
I'll take a little. These are cute.
Now we can kind of
Look how cute.
put some liquid stuff on. Yeah, and it's it's got
kinda
beans,
nice.
it's got turkey, it's got
And it doesn't fall. Look at it.
cheese, it's a whole meal. in
I like
itself.
that. I like how it's
On a
cooked on it.
seasoned deal.
Can I double it? That's a good appetizer. I really like that. I like how they're separate and they're not. People can just pick one up and have one. Very delicious. And I like the turkey on it.
So instead of just having a big glom, you come in here and you just
The smoked turkey is really good on that. I like that. That's the good meat on that. Good job. I like it.
we'll come back. Dessert.
I love dessert.
Something else we never bring into this house.
Unless the kids are here. The grandkids we do. Cereal. I love cereal.
Not only cereal, but frosted. So we're just being bad tonight.
I like bad.
'Cause we don't care. We're out of control.
That's right.
You can't stop us. Let me see your out of control look. Whoa! You
Yeah.
want to see mine?
Yeah. That's really good.
Kinda similar?
Yeah, it's similar.
We're out of control. So what we're gonna do now? If you've ever had fried ice cream,
I haven't. I'm excited.
You haven't had
I've
it?
never had this. No.
you know what? And a lot of I've been to several Mexican restaurants where they have this. I'm gonna take some cinnamon. I always remember tasting cinnamon. So we're gonna get our oil up to. We're gonna show you how to fry ice cream. It's not that hard. One thing you must remember is, first of all, dip your ice cream. Dip it out with your scooper.
Right.
Put it in the freezer, open, an open container.
Right.
Let it get good and hard. Let it get good and frozen. Nicki's gonna separate the whites from 4 eggs. Save the yolks. We'll use them for something else.
Right.
We're gonna whisk those up. This is a time sensitive. You joke about me saying
Right.
time sensitive, but this is time sensitive.
This is teamwork too. I'll roll them, put them in.
This is teamwork. It's
All
boom,
right.
boom, boom. And I mean, the temperature's there.
Ready?
I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit.
I'm scared. I'm a little scared.
This is quick.
Okay.
Boom in here, boom in here, boom in here, boom over here.
right.
Dig.
Let's see if we can do it.
Bump me some knuckle, baby.
Go!
We're gonna take our solidly frozen ice cream. We're gonna dip into the egg whites that you've got all whipped up for us. Then into the cereal. Then immediately into our oil. Now, obviously, We're going to leave it in there for 4 minutes?
No, we wouldn't have anything.
Less than a minute. We pop it into our 350-degree oil and we get them out quick. And we eat immediately.
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
And just like that, Mrs. Farmer.
That's it. I'm ready.
We have fried ice cream.
Yeah.
They said it couldn't be done.
Ooh,
Now, the
caramel
thing
too.
is, those set so long. They set so long.
But they don't even melt.
Look
You could
at
probably use any kind of cereal, couldn't you?
that. Oh, yeah.
Whatever you wanted.
Yeah, and if you want, the great thing about this is when you're done, if you want a little extra added crunch,
There you go. I like it.
tell me that's not a beautiful thing.
That's a beautiful thing. I want to eat it.
It cost you $3.
Okay, I got $3.
Can you dig it?
I can dig it. Let me get a spoon.
It looks so pretty, I don't know if I can eat it.
I can eat it.
I guess I probably
You
can.
watch me.
I'll get over it. Now see, that's still hard ice cream on the inside.
I like that.
Why wouldn't you?
So you could use Special K. You could use any cereal, right?
Oh,
I like it. Oh, wow.
little crunch on top after, which was an afterthought.
Oh, the kids would have loved this. We got to do that with the kids.
This is fantastic.
That's really good. I
We're
enjoyed
being
it.
bad.
I like this. I like being bad.
Now remember, the secret is your ice cream. Dip it out on a tray, use wax paper, whatever. Put it in the freezer uncovered for at least 3 or 4 hours. Oh man, Nikki,
I like it.
this is really, really good.
Yes, it is. I'm enjoying this.
You know, Mrs. Farmer, that was delicious.
That was
I
good.
feel like we went to a restaurant and ate stuff we shouldn't eat.
You know, so we finished all this
Yeah, we did.
like in 2 minutes.
That
That's
went
good.
quick. That was actually
really good.
delicious.
That was good.
You know, Mrs. Farmer, if you saw this show and thought, well, maybe we should look up some recipes.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they know that we have 80 gazillion recipes out there. Where would you find them?
TimFarmersCountryKitchen.com.
You know what? Go on there. You can find out how to do stuff, how to build things, how
Right.
to make good food. TimFarmersCountryKitchen.com. Also, hit that little subscribe button. That way, when a new video comes out, we'll let you know.
That's right.
And we want you to be our Facebook friend, but it's very difficult.
It is difficult.
What do you have to do?
You hit like.
That's all?
That's it.
Boom, you're on.
Very simple.
You know what? Our half hour's up. Next time you see us, we'll probably be chasing sheep
That's right. I'm excited.
because we got a new critter coming to the farm.
That's right.
It's almost time for a nap.
Yes, it is. An 8 hour.
This time, it's all about
Good times.
good friends.
And really good eats.
We'll see you next week on Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen.
Let's make some more.
All right, let's do it.
To order a cookbook, please call 502-319-0487 or email timfarmerck@gmail.com.